Dear students, today we will discuss about mass spectrometry. The basic principle of mass spectrometry is very simple. The compound whose mass spectrum is to be recorded is first converted into a vapor, and that vapor is leaked into the ionization chamber, and in this ionization chamber this vapor is bombarded with the electron beam of very high energy of the order of 70 electron volt. Due to this bombardment, the ionization occurs and a positive ion is formed, and this ion is called as molecular ion or radical cation. See here, suppose this is the molecule in the compound. This molecule is bombarded with electron beam of very high energy. It will ionize that particular molecule, and you will get an unstable radical cation which is called as molecular ion. This is having higher energy, and therefore this undergoes fragmentation. The fragmentation process occurs and cations and radicals are formed. Different cations and radicals are formed from this molecular ion, and in mass spectrometry only cations are recorded. Three types of fragmentation processes can occur. First is homolysis. In homolysis, the bond is cleaved by homolytic fission. One electron will be transferred to atom A and another electron will be taken by B, and radicals are formed. Second process is heterolysis. In this process, both the electrons of that particular bond will be transferred to one of the atom, so cation and anion will be formed. And third is hemiheterolysis. In hemiheterolysis, the bond is ionized first and the electron will be transferred to one of the atom and other cation will be formed. So three types of processes can occur during fragmentation of the molecular ion. Now we will consider the mass spectrometry with an example, and in this example all fragmentation processes are explained, and how different cations are formed they are also explained. Consider the molecule whose mass spectrum is to be recorded is ethanol. It is bombarded with electron beam, obviously vapors, and ionization will occur. One of the electron is removed and radical cation is formed. Now the molecular ion will be formed which will have m by z value 46. Now m by z value is nothing but you can calculate the molecular weight of that particular molecule. So the parent ion or radical cation or molecular ion will have m by z 46. How that will be 46? 15 for methyl group, 14 for this CH2 group, 16 for oxygen and 1 for hydrogen. If you add all these, you will get 46. So first ion you will get in mass spectrum is at 46. That is the molecular ion. Now it will undergo different types of fragmentation processes. Now I have written over here C, A, B and C. Three types of fragmentations I have written. So A, this is the pathway of type A fragmentation. This is the pathway for type B, and this is for C. Now see first one, how this molecule gets cleaved. A type of fragmentation is heterolysis. This is a radical cation, and in heterolysis both the electron of this bond will be shifted on OH. Therefore this cation will be nullified and you will get a radical, and as both the electrons are getting transferred on the other side, this fragment will give you a cation. Therefore you will get CH3 CH2 plus as a cation, and m by z will be 29, summation of these two. So this is the first cation, m by z 29. Second path is homolysis. Suppose again this is the molecular ion. This bond is getting cleaved by homolytic pathway. One electron will be transferred on methyl group, therefore that will go away as a radical, and one electron will be transferred on this CH2. This will form a double bond between this CH2 and O, and you will get CH2 double bond OH plus. That will have M by Z 31. 14 plus 16 plus 1, 31. And C type is again heterolysis. This bond now gets cleaved by heterolytic way, and you will get methyl as a cation. That will have M by Z 15. Thus, you are getting different types of ions. First is at 46 molecular ion, then 31, then 29, and then 15. Now, how the mass spectrum will look like is as below. See here, mass spectrum is a graph between the M by Z values on x-axis and relative abundance on y-axis. Now in case of ethanol, see here, there will be a peak at M by Z 46, first one. This is the M by Z 46, that is called as the molecular ion. Then there will be a peak at 31. It is having highest abundance because it is more stable, and therefore it is also called as base peak. Next is at 29, and next is at 15. So 15, 29, 31 and 46. So these fragments are shown on the mass spectrum of ethanol. So this is how the molecular ion is generated and the fragmentation pattern occurs.